plans after college? But being a college student, we are generally faced with the question, what are your plans after college? Some of us have our plans mapped out, but for those of us who don't, immediately our minds run into a state of confusion. We all of a sudden lose focus of what we really want to do after college. So we answer, I want to get a job after college. But what is that job exactly? Graduating from college and entering the job market is an exciting time. However, the struggle is real, trying to find a job after college graduation. So we have to be prepared. Now, here's the big question. How can we get a job after college? Finding a job after college may be one of the most difficult things to do, especially since we want to secure post-grad jobs to start paying back the massive amounts of debt we have collected. According to Statista.com, in June 2018, about 3.7% of recent college graduates were unemployed in the U.S. Let's get to the real reasons as to why college graduates can't find jobs and break down ways as to how to get a job after college. In a survey of 503 entry-level job seekers by the national career matchmaking firm called Grad Staff, recent college grads seem largely unaware of career opportunities and unsure of how to apply their skills in the workforce. Among their findings, nearly 70% of the respondents were unemployed, 20% had full-time professional jobs, but were already looking for new ones, and 86% of respondents reported having no job offers pending at the time. Moreover, many college graduates do not even take advantage of career-seeking opportunities or internships while still in college. One of the hugest problems is the fact that employers look for more than a degree today. They also want work experience, which I'm pretty sure leaves you questioning. How can I get a job if I don't have the work experience? But how can I get work experience if I never had a job? Well, you can get a paid or unpaid internship while in college to gain experience. Today, most people's first experience working in their field comes from an internship. Most of them do their first internship during college, and many companies offer internships exclusively for college students. To find internships, you can decide your career goals, leave free days in your schedule, check for online internships, utilize your college's career services for help, go to career fairs, and just keep searching. Competitions for internships are fierce, but do not let that discourage you. Keep sending out to companies that appeal to you and the experience you need to gain. Who knows? That company may hire you after you graduate college if you perform exceptionally well during your time of being there. Another way to get a job after college is to network throughout college. Most people get their jobs from someone telling someone else about how that person is perfect for their position. It removes a layer of that employer having to worry about whether that person is great for their position because someone else vouched for them. According to Matt Youngquist, president of Career Horizons, at least 70% to 80% of jobs are not published. Therefore, 85% of open positions are filled through networking. You are much less likely to have employment issues down the road if someone else vouches for you. Next, build your resume and work on your interviewing skills. Your resume is your first impression to any potential employer. When talking about previous jobs and yourself during an interview, get descriptive and use the right words. Don't just say things such as, I am a hard worker and I enter data into the computer. Take stock of your strongest interests and skills and be prepared to tell people who you meet some interesting things about yourself to grab their attention. Think of it as a 30-second commercial. For example, you may say, I am an English professor who loves to write. I have organized and promoted lots of concerts and fundraising events for my campus signing group. I also love to follow fashion trends and help to coordinate the annual campus fashion show sponsored by my sorority. Talk about what you have done and why you did it. You may also want to represent your data in numbers because it is most times easier to understand what you say numerically. Lastly, do your research on the company you will have interviews for. Lastly, build your social skills. Getting a job and going to the workforce after college has a lot more to do than just communicating numbers to others. Get a job while you are still in college to build your social skills. Once you are able to effectively communicate with others while still in college, communicating with people in the workforce or outside of college in general, make it easier to follow the steps stated above. So remember, there are many things you can do to improve your odds of getting a job after college. Find internships, network, build your resume, interviewing skills, and social skills, or get a job while still in college. And above all else, just keep trying really hard. No matter what, do not give up, and I guarantee that you will land a job after college. So next time someone asks you, what are your plans after college? You might want to consider explaining to them the steps as to what you are going to do to get a job after college. Thank you.
Woo!